Hello, everybody. Welcome to Party of One UHC. This is round 4, the isolation. And what makes this the isolation is the fact that, look, I'm pressing tab. You can't see it, but I am pressing tab and nothing's happening. So what that means is there are going to be no tab. We also eventually will have no messages in chat whatsoever. No death messages, no player join or leave messages. We're not going to have any kill board. We're going to be completely isolated. And apart from all that, we're also going to be in Quadrants, which will come down at the start of episode 6. And the meetup will be episode 7. So, yeah, we're pretty much on our own here. And that's going to make for a pretty interesting time, no doubt. I already am pressing tab. You see, we also have no coordinates. We have no idea where we are on the map. And my pressing tab, of course, is doing absolutely nothing. But pressing F3 will also do absolutely nothing, unless I want to see where my chunk relative is. But I'm just not smart enough to understand what the hell that means. I do see we have a cave here, which will be nice to go down. And we also have some food here, in addition to my steak right here. But now that things seem to be settled, and it's pretty clear that we are alone in this world, I think we can get to chatting. Now, one thing that I really wanted to talk about was pie. And that may be a weird thing to want to talk about, but let's just hear me out, okay? I have no choice but to hear myself out. You, if you're watching this, are choosing to watch me. So hopefully, no matter what I talk about, it's going to be entertaining to you. And what I want to talk about is pie. And the reason I want to talk about pie is because it used to be one of the few foods I did not like to eat. And I was never, ever a picky eater. But the foods I chose as and now this is me as a small child. The foods I chose as a small child, and I think I chose them. But part of me thinks that I actually just had a weird palate as a small child. The foods I chose to dislike were rice and pie. Now, you may be thinking those are both fairly basic foods, and that disliking them makes oh my goodness, I did not make that texture right. You may think that those are very basic foods, and that disliking them means absolutely nothing. It's obviously just me choosing to dislike 2 random foods. Because with rice, the flavor is not pronounced at all. Like, no, you don't get something that's not rice and be like, this very much tastes like rice. I wonder what they put in it. Rice is just rice. It's used to complement dishes, and to my knowledge, that's about it. So the fact that I didn't like it was odd, especially because textures were never anything that bothered me as a child. Unloaded world, do not delete. I feel like maybe that was a mistake. If it was said do not delete, I don't know. We shall see. So it wasn't a texture problem, because I was fine with all textures. I was a very texture inclusive child. It didn't matter what the texture of something was, I would still eat it. So it was really just I either didn't like the taste or had made some sort of social or political statement that I would just not eat rice. And here's where things get really interesting. I did like those little, I want to say like Pillsbury crescents like the really flaky, crusted, almost like croissant type things. I loved those, but I didn't like pie. And to this day, I'm not sure exactly why I didn't like pie, because I'm okay with pie now. Granted, it depends on the type of pie, and I generally don't like sweets, but okay, I'll take it. I generally don't like sweets, but pie was something that that I now rather like in some ways. Like I like pecan pie, I like apple pie, I don't like cherry pie. I don't like super fruity pies. I don't like super fruity things in general because I don't like sweets very much. But like an apple pie, like I'll have no problem. Pumpkin pie I don't like because I don't like nutmeg. But this is all so far from the point. I mean, we're very removed from the point right now. But I hope that's okay. I hope you're enjoying listening to my simply ramble. That's all that's happening here is I'm rambling. So I never liked pie, and the excuse I used at the time, and the only one that even makes a little bit of sense now would have to be that I didn't like pie crust. So I say I don't like pies because I don't like pie crust. And this leads people to think that I like pie fillings. So I remember one point someone made me like a cranberry tart with like some sort of like brown sugar mixture on top. And this is when I was in like the 3rd grade, 4th grade, because they thought, well, he doesn't like pies. Okay, got a little bit of iron tools here. So I'm served this tart, and it's a very sweet tart because I think it's a cherry tart, and I don't like the cherry filling because it's far too sweet. But I have to pretend that I like it, so I say like, this is good. It's by one of my friend's moms. I was over there on a play date or something, so I'm like, yes, this is good. This is delicious. I really enjoy this super sweet cherry tart. How thoughtful of you, because it was genuinely thoughtful of her to make it for me, thinking that I didn't like pie. That's a very thoughtful thing to do. And anyway, the moral of the story is I had to have that tart every single time I went over, and I had to pretend I liked it. And I would go home, and a couple times my stomach would hurt so bad I would actually throw up from it, and it was a mess. So what reminded me of this was Thanksgiving was recently, and someone had made a cherry pie. And I was like, oh, poor little Gavin. Would not have found that very appetizing. But he could have been obligated to eat it. And that is my story. Maybe not the world's most interesting story, but a story nonetheless. Okay, we can actually split this up real quick, like bop. Bop, bop. Love it. Do I have enough iron for a helmet? No, I don't think I will. Did I see more iron? Oh, I see something right there. Right above the furnaces. Okay, let's pop over this way. Hey now. Okay. And then once I get full iron, I'm going to go up because I want to do some exploring in the nighttime. See if we can find some spiders. Getting a bow would be nice. Also, I don't have anything for enchants. I don't have leather, nor do I have reeds, so I have absolutely nothing for enchant. Oh, we're going to have a perfect amount here for full iron. Almost like I planned it. Oh, come on. Hey now. Hey. Don't let me say almost like I planned it and then just botch up like that. Botch up is probably not an expression people use. It's probably not even a real expression. Even if yeah, I said it like it was something used in like the 1970s. No, it's just not an expression. Does Gavin know how to craft an iron helmet? He does. Wow, you're also impressed with him. I know. Okay. Let's move on out, team. Look at all these bats. Oh, look at this scary, scary moon. Look at this scary, scary zombie. Is there a scary, scary skeleton? Okay, good. Yeah, I can, yeah. Because a skeleton while I'm going up in this water like this might not be the best thing for my general health and or well-being. Okay. Oh. I thought I heard a skeleton, but... Okay. So that's taken care of. We're still at full health. Things are looking good. Things are looking great. These are looking good. They're not looking great. We just started. But I'm okay with taking it slow, because there are very few people in our quadrant, which means that... Actually, only 6 people in our quadrant, which means that only 5 other people can die by the time it's episode 6. So I'm not too worried. I see you in there. That's a little bit concerning. I'm going to just move this way, and it's going to be fine. If there was lag, I think it's fixed now. Okay, so I see a lot of things over there. I'm going to just... Ow, how did you hit me? Okay, that's fine. No, not a zombie. I did this for the spider. Oh, why are there multiple zombies now? Okay. I did this to fight a spider. Yet the spider did not come. And the multiple zombies did. Okay, you. Buddy, thank you. You, buddy. Thank you. Perfect. That's enough for a bow, which I think we would be well served to promptly make. I don't have any... Didn't get any flint, actually. Not that I have very many arrows to go with it anyway. Also, the skeleton didn't drop any arrows for me, which is all very interesting. We do be in a mesa, which is kind of nice. Change of scenery. We get isolated, but we get isolated in a mesa. How appropriate to be filming this during quarantine/lockdown, too, I feel like. We are playing this at the very end of November, for those of you who are apt on keeping count of when things are played. November 29th, 23 UTC. Yeah, that's what we at right now. Oh, sugarcane, thank you very much. I will grab you. There are only 2 of you. Oh wait, there's more. I don't want to be in a position where I have to grow sugarcane just to get an enchantment table. Okay, good. There's actually a lot of it here. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Thank you much. I'd like to pick all of you up. What's crazy is people could have died already. And we have no way of knowing. It really does feel like I'm just alone here. Hopefully it leads to some people going absolutely crazy. That would be great. I really would love if people descended into insanity whilst playing Party of One Ultra Hardcore Round 4, the isolation. Honestly, my day would not be made more. Oh. Okay. So that's the northernmost border right there. I see you, buddy. And then to the east was another border, so the corner is that way. Gotcha. And 2 spiders here. I get a fishing rod, maybe. Let me just... Yeah, that creeper's got to go first. Thank you, thank you. Stingy spider. Are you going to be stingy? Or are you moving away from me? Why are you doing that? Wow. 2 stingy spiders. Okay, let's handle this as... Ow! Stop it! Oh, I got another bow. That's awesome. Okay, we have 3 arrows now, and 2 bows, and a lot of damage taken. Not the greatest start in UHC history, if I'm being honest. But at least we have more sugar cane. Yeah, maybe going up at night was a little bit of a mistake. Just a little bit of one. But it's fine. It's fine. You know what? You live and you learn. Because look, we have right at the border here, chickens. Which means feathers, which means more arrows. Eventually. Still, though, I'm missing the flint for them, but I see, you see what I see over there. There's a little patch of gravel that could be the perfect place to mine. Anyway, we will see you all in the next episode.